President Hakainde Hichilema has addressed African leaders and partners in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, during the launch of the 2025 African Union Champions Report on Ending Child Marriage and the Spotlight Initiative Africa Regional Program, placing child protection within the wider task of fixing economies and expanding opportunities. Speaking at the 39th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the African Union, the President said poverty, weak systems, and social pressures continue to drive early marriages and called for stronger enforcement of laws, accurate birth registration, and coordinated action across governments, communities, and the private sector.
For us not to see children as commodities, generally. I know sometimes it's a cultural issue and historic issue, but there's no way we can treat girl children as commodities, irrespective of our history, our customs. These are dear, beloved children of ours. Someone's child, if you're an elderly person, is your child. That's the African way. It takes community to raise children. So it means those are our children. Poverty, as expected, takes a huge share in terms of the reason for this kind of damage. And we have to root out poverty. Again, I come back to our economies, making our economies function as a primary responsibility of leaders in government, politics.
He told delegates that protecting children begins with functional economies and social support that reach vulnerable households. Zambia's experience formed part of that particular message. Since the introduction of free education, more than 2.3 million children have returned to school. Most are girls who would have otherwise faced early marriages and limited opportunity. Government has restored meal allowances and resumed construction of long-stored student accommodation at public universities, easing pressure on families and helping learners remain in school. At secondary level, Zambia recorded its highest grade 12 performance with over 70% passing. More young people now qualify for skills training, college and university education. Keeping children in school longer delays early marriages, strengthens households and builds the workforce required by economic growth.
An offense is occasioned on a girl child, and the law is structured that the judge can dish a sentence to such an offender, maybe custodial, of up to 5 years. I just want you to reflect on this a little bit. What's the meaning of that? It means the judge can also dispense a custodial sentence of 2 months. Because the meaning of up to 5 years, meaning there's leverage there, isn't it? Would that constitute punishment enough to create a restraint? I don't agree. So we need to review even the laws that we have, how they are framed. In our country, we are doing that, amending laws. Even recently, last sitting of Parliament, we amended certain laws to take account of what I'm saying.
President Hakainde Hichilema said Africa must address poverty directly while expanding social protection and growing economies capable of sustaining families. He urged countries to share solutions and work collectively, stressing that raising and protecting children is a responsibility shared by the whole society. Africa's development agenda, he said, will only succeed if its children are protected, educated, and given the chance to thrive.